Welcome to another episode of Shotgun Out Tour Reviews. This is maybe not timely, because there was a version of this Rewind MMC tape that came out as a convention exclusive, and I think it just had special colored weapons, much earlier this year.
Okay.
And now this is the mass release.
So this is Rewind?
We did a different Rewind. There was a reformatted Rewind. This is Ocular Max.
Yes.
So the other one folded up into a nondescript brick.
Yes.
This one looks like a tape.
Yes.
Very well done tape.
And I did not buy
actual size, like
I did not. Yes.
Boo.
Yeah. So one side looks like a tape, and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the other one because I really enjoyed Ravage, which I forgot at home. So bingo for that one. I was holding out for the tape.
I loved the cassette version up until I did this, and then I went, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I only put him in the blaster or Soundwave this direction.
He's also heavy. There's die cast in there.
He is. This is heavier than Bludgeon.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for how it's a good word for heavy.
heavy.
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? What?
Deluxe.
Real quick, the inside of his legs hold the weapons.
For when he's in tape mode, he can be fully transformed with that.
And it actually holds together better with the weapons than without.
Wow, that's amazing to me. I like that.
So we don't usually talk about packaging, but this does come with the tapes, like previous MMC tapes have, and the sort of liner notes, which is also the instructions.
Wilson is already saying dumb because it's not digital.
No, I said it was fucking awesome. I think that's great packaging. That gives you a reason to actually keep it.
There's also a card, but it's much flimsier than old style cards.
You can throw that out.
So there's like, yeah, well, yes. But
They've run out of the plastic cardstock.
Yeah. Like they've cheapened up the cards. So this is him, clearly transformed. He's got giant holes in his shin, which are not great. There's no ankle rocker, but you've got him standing in a pose.
That's what I do.
I've also got him
Talent.
with the... No doubt. He also comes with optional shoulder attachments.
What?
They slide on and off.
Oh, to give him bulkier shoulders?
So by default, it's this square, and then the addition is angled and a bit larger. But with this, because there's a peg right there, these have limited articulation unless you move the shoulder out. So I don't know. There's pluses and minuses.
What's our favorite word of the day?
Plethora.
Parts forming.
The gun's attached on his back.
Pew, 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 pew. Do they bend?
There is a fold-out
Nice.
handle if you want to put it into his hand. But it's these black bits on the side are what attach to the front and back of the cassette tape and are what hold it in storage.
Interesting. But not what hold it on his back.
No. I've also swapped out the face. By default, he comes with this face. This is what, G1 cartoon?
I believe so, yes.
And Berg says, I don't remember him in G1 cartoon, but that's cool.
So I put this face on, which looks very similar to this face. I don't know what the difference is. This might be smiling. Then he also has a yelling face. These pec pieces and whatever the back equivalent are kind of terrible because they don't stay in place. They don't lock at all, so they just slide all over, including this one on his back. So it's another reason, I think, to have the shoulders, because with the shoulders on, they slide around less. So,
Pick your poison.
Right. It does have ab articulation, though, so that's,
Really nice.
that's cool. It swells. So he, I don't know. It's a little disappointing. Ravage, I still feel like is the best, and I'm waiting on
Is
Ramhorn.
he crooked?
Possibly. Yeah. There's a lot of double hinges that need to be folded back on themselves.
Gotcha.
Oh, the head swap requires a screwdriver.
What?
Tiny little
Focus.
screwdriver. Serious for scale.
Next to a Deluxe and a Voyager. Nice.
So he is old deluxe.
It's a good size.
Yeah. Woo! Final thoughts.
I think he's good.
Nope.
He's not as good as other cassettes I've seen and other cassettes that I own. He's getting a 3.5 out of 5. It could be better. There's a few problems like the shoulders and the chest piece and the back piece. But overall, I still think he's kind of a fun toy to pose and play with. He's just not as good as I've seen MMC do before. And I think their remix line is a little better than the Ocular Max stuff.
Reformatted.
What did I say?
Remix.
Yeah, same thing.
It is not fine 2.5. He is too fiddly with his chest and his back and parts forming shoulders to keep the articulation, and I've seen him do better on every one of their lines. I've seen them do worse. So 2.5. And I hate his thin head, and I hate that you have to use a screwdriver for his head swap. Like,
It's not great.
that's like,
That's old school.
it's like 2016.
Here's what I don't like. They put the screws on the front of the hips, and they gave nice hips on the back,
Ooh.
What?
which doesn't make any sense to me. So
You can't reverse that.
I might take the same screwdriver and try to reverse the hips, but
Well, they gave you the nice hips in the back because they don't have hip skirts.
I know. Yeah, that's also
That's why.
weird. But
So you can see his ass.
it's a great tape, and
Cheekless abs.
it's a great tape and a very fiddly, disappointing robot, and it's disappointing, but he'll go on the shelf, and I don't know.
That's right, no. That is the correct answer.
I think I'll go 3. He is fun to play with, but also he's not great to look at sometimes. I don't like the holes in his shin.
I don't like that his forearm fell apart as we like. Nothing seems to tab well.
Nothing
The-
seems to
the-
tab.
The forearms actually do tab, but it's a very shallow divot, so they can come undone. But the chest and the pecs don't do anything. They just slide all over the place. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
It's disappointing.
I like Duran said, what will you do when you come undone?
Not buy this figure.
There you go. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and like and subscribe to the channel. That helps us out. Like the video, and we will talk to you next time.